What's up, guys? Music's a little loud. I'm gonna turn that down. Sorry. Oh, been tinkering around with the OBS. As you can see, I have this new waiting screen with all this stuff. This thing right here. I think it looks a little bit better. This is actually, you may not find this interesting at all, but turn that music down too. Sorry. You may not find this interesting at all, but almost everything you see there, the animations that you see there, are being produced with OBS. The lightning effect is a video, but everything else is just still images that OBS is manipulating. I love tinkering around with it. I just love doing stupid stuff like that. It makes me happy. I actually have I've been working on the same thing for the other channel. I'm going to show you this real quick. It'll be weird because I'm putting this on this channel. But anyway, you'll see this on the other channel next time I do something. So here's the new intro for Super Duper Retro. Check this out. Okay, and you've seen this over here. And this is what I was working on. I did this yesterday, so. Oh, that's way too big because I'm using 16:9 mode over here. Okay, let me switch back. There. Anyway, I've been working on stuff like that. I just want to hang out mainly more than anything. It's, you know, I like to do this stuff in the middle of the night. I don't know why. It's just that's when I feel like I want to do it. And I always appreciate it when people come to hang out with me. Eating paste. Somerset Man, and I don't know how to pronounce that. Sheberg, I guess. I don't know. What are you guys up to? What's going on where you're at? The Journey to Silliest Track is freaking good, dude. I love it. I used to use it on the Video Game Virus channel, and I decided it would be nice to bring back. I've been trying to work back in some things that I used to use because I just like certain things. Sunsoft made awesome tracks, dude. The composer that did Journey to Silliest did a bunch of Sunsoft stuff. The Batman game for the NES and the one for the Genesis, I think. Brilliant composer. Absolutely. Eating paste, I wish I could stay for long, but I'm popping in for a few minutes. Oh, well, I appreciate you coming, dude. I really do. Even just to say hi. Thank you. Sheberg, I don't know. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. Do you like to play board games as well, or is it only video games you're into? My brother is really into board games, and my buddy Eugene is also really into board games. And I'm not really that much into that stuff. We have, like, we'll get together. We try to get together like once a year and play a bunch of board games and stuff. Mainly like Settlers of Catan, and there's a few other ones that we got really into. There's one called Pandemic, which was a lot of fun up until we actually had a pandemic, and then it wasn't that fun. There's one called Ticket to Ride that's pretty fun that we like. But I'm not super into, I don't know all the newer board games or all that kind of stuff. I was never really into like some of the more imaginative stuff like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm more of a video game dude. You know, I've never played this version of Raiden, this whatever this is, Raiden 5. I've never played it. I think I own it on PS3, PS4, and Xbox. This is running off of my Xbox Series S. So, I don't even know what to expect. I think we better go with easy, because I don't know. Ooh, which to pick? Azuma The Spirit of Dragon, or just Spirit of Dragon, or Moulin Rouge. You know, the Moulin Rouge like to get freaky, huh? With the chase laser. I don't know. I guess we'll do the Moulin Rouge. I like the way that one looks. Looks like that that one jet with the backwards wings. It's pretty cool. EP says, I like board games and I have some really cool ones, but never play them. I have no one to play them with. Dude, I feel you. I feel you. So they're just sitting out. That's the problem with board games. You have to be around people. You have to be, you know, they did have like a pretty cool online version of Catan. I think we played it on, I want to say it was on Xbox 360, but that was a long time ago. I haven't played anything like that in a long time. I'll tell you what, man, having my daughter living with me for a while has been amazing. I don't know how much longer she's going to stay, but hopefully for, you know, a while. But we have been playing so many two-player games. Like, you forget how fun it is to play two-player games. Because, the past few years, it's just been pretty much just single-player stuff, you know. But getting to use, like, all those paddle control games, you know, two-player, that's amazing. We've just been having a lot of fun. I told her we're going to play a whole bunch of two-player games. I told her we're going to play the two-player light gun games. That's going to be fun, like House of the Dead and Virtua Cop 1 and 2, Lethal Enforcers. You know, we got a bunch of two-player light gun games we're going to hit up. So that's going to be fun. But it would be cool to hang out and do some board gaming once in a while with somebody. That would be cool. Hans Premater, what's up, Hans? Yo, Cyrus, big fan. Oh, well, thank you, sir. Or ma'am, I don't know. I appreciate that. You ever use gun error? I'm getting one tomorrow. I'm excited. Oh, is it that new light gun that works with the LCD monitors? I've seen those. My buddy Luke was talking to me about that the other day. I've seen those before. That's pretty cool stuff. No, I've never played with one though. Somerset Man, did you play in Television Utopia with your daughter? No. I don't know if she would be into that. But we have played quite a few two-player games on the Atari, and yes, we will be playing biplanes. We will be playing biplanes. I told her I'm sort of a big deal at biplanes. I said, there's a story that I want to tell you. It was when we were doing the live stream. I said, there's a story I want to tell you about the biplanes, but not while I'm broadcasting. I'll tell you later. Some things you don't really want to revisit in public. Let's just say that. Related to in television things. But, yeah, I enjoy the biplanes. That'll be fun when we get to do that. Eating paste. My friends are gaming. Easy to get. LAN party going, impossible to get board games going. Dude, I understand. Alright, let's do this. Let's play some of this. Hopefully it's pretty good. Like I said, I've never played it, so I don't know. I'm sure it's good. All the riding games are good. Oh, I got an achievement just for playing the game. You believe that? Awesome. That's my favorite kind of achievement. Insta achievement. Alright, I don't think we need to watch this.
How long must we wait in this?
Who cares? It's a shoot 'em up.
It took a while, but finally we received the attack.
Ooh, look at all that. It's all fancy looking. What is all that stuff on the screen? Oh my gosh. Radar. We got all kinds of readouts and stuff. I told her I want to play two-player riding on the Atari Jaguar. The Atari Jaguar. I said we're going to play some Atari Jaguar two-player games for sure. For sure.
I think that you're aware of it, but it's the first time to witness.
Yeah, this is Raiden. I mean, it's nice graphics, but at its core, this is what Raiden is.
Know what will happen. So be careful.
I'm sending you the information on the enemy. No contaminations from surface weapons have been confirmed in the area. This will be.
Gotta say, analog controllers on shoot 'em ups. I endorse this. This is nice. It's the only downside I think to some of the older shoot 'em ups is it would be nice to have analog control. Oh, nice graphics. Let me know if y'all have any issues with the audio or video or anything like that. Anything I need to fix. Let me know. This is a bullet hell, you know. Raiden's kind of like the original bullet hell, right? There's two kinds of shoot 'em ups. There's the shoot 'em ups where you're going through like different scenery and dodging and weaving through like caves and mountains and dodging various things like that, where you actually have to like navigate the map, so to speak. And then there's shoot 'em ups like this where everything's sort of just happening underneath you and you're not really, there's no real like you know, you're not really navigating through anything so much as you're dodging just endless amounts of bullets. So bullet hell shooters, and I don't know what you would call the other kind, just traditional shoot 'em ups, I guess. I prefer the traditional kind because I just think there's more going on. It's more interesting. Dodging endless bullets is kind of repetitive to me.
The number of
But,
enemies destroyed has been confirmed.
you know, it's still fun and it looks pretty.
I'm requesting help from the second.
Sometimes the shoot 'em ups will mix those two styles though, and it'll be a little bit of A and a little bit of B.
Be careful. Do you have any better advice for me?
You installed the game. Have a gold medal trophy, yeah.
Have any advice for me?
Make sure you don't hit a building.
This weapon is just ridiculously overpowered. Like, I'm not even, you know, I can just like shoot and hit anything anywhere with this weapon.
Enemy flight battleships are approaching. Look. There are vessels leaving from the ship.
Wow. Okay. I should drop a bomb. I got a bunch of bombs. See if we can hit this dude with a bomb. I guess, I don't know if that hit him or not. It looked like it went underneath him.
Check that the enemy had suspended action following.
Is that it? We got him? Got him.
Can't believe that something so huge is being attacked. But I gotta say, the mission was well accomplished.
Excellent
Yeah, I
job.
don't know what kind of shooter I like better these days. My favorite shooters are not bullet hells, but the shooters I tend to play these days are. Yeah, they don't make too many of the other ones because they're more difficult to make. You know, bullet hells are a lot easier because you don't have to like design a map for people to navigate through. Old school shoot 'em ups, You know,
I'd
like
like to relax over a
you know,
coffee now, but it seems that's not possible.
Lords of Thunder, Gate of Thunder,
What's the report at Sheeran?
all those damn TurboGrafx shoot 'em ups.
We have received contact.
You know, the Gradius games,
It appears to be high crystal
all those kinds of shoot 'em ups. They don't make Thunder Force, you know, they don't do that kind of stuff anymore.
Longitude 42
If they do, it's like a remake of the old games.
Same energy response as the previous flight.
Oh, new weapon.
There's been another annoying contamination. Unfortunately, you'll have to refuse
Do I
the
like
invitation
this weapon?
tonight's
I don't
party.
know.
There's a
Pretty
town
good.
on the oasis ahead of us, but it appears that there has been much weapon response.
I did put this game on easy mode though, so probably just insanely easy because of
Maybe there's
that.
some sort of unified strategy.
Since I bought an arcade stick, I've been playing almost everything
There are no SOS
exclusively
cards.
bullet hells outside of some Earth Atlantis.
But all I know is that I have permission to attack.
I don't
without
use my
hesitation.
stick nearly enough.
Why are you always so
I really like mine. I have that
with your military now?
Hayabusa,
What do you think?
whatever it's called, the noir one, you know, for the PS4. It's fantastic.
So mean.
I just don't use it enough because I'm just not as confident or comfortable using a stick.
Captain, you weren't
But it
very
is a really good
efficient
one.
out
Oh,
there. I'm
another
sure there's
achievement.
no problem with you.
Blast shooter.
Raid the valley and
Save every one of
going
us.
over the cliff. Why have you chosen to raid them as if they're human?
Who do you think would win in a fight between the Flash and Flash Gordon? Who would win? Oh man, I ran right into that dude.
Even if they had it could only be simple behavior.
My money would be on Flash Gordon, and yes, I understand that the comic book Flash has all these powers and he can go super fast and he can basically just do anything because it's, I guess they decided he's now like the ultimate superhero or whatever. He can just do anything, I guess. But I'm gonna go with Flash Gordon because Flash Gordon's just some dude who's insanely lucky. And luck trumps every superpower. Sorry. Luck is the most powerful superpower.
Bellwether will head later. Exercise
Oh,
caution
shoot.
is ideal.
Okay, here we go. You finally finished moving? Oh, you were moving? Where were you moving? Like, were you moving from a house to another house or apartment or downsizing, upsizing? What were you doing? I think you told me about it before, but I've been helping my aunt move for a long time, so
Successful
I
entry
sympathize.
into the- The writing seems to have been shelled, so brace yourself.
I'm gonna make
The dead
videos
analysis
about some of my
provided
Switch
complete.
shooter. Oh, dude, yes. Man, I need to do more Switch stuff. I really do. I just don't fool with my
Hurry up.
Switch very much.
There's crystal
I don't know
reaction
why.
from
It's
the
it's
cave.
awesome.
No
You know, I really love my
contamination
Switch.
from other than the
Just don't mess with it.
So it's a key.
I got to get on there though, because I got to add money to my Nintendo account so I can go through the 3DS shop before it shuts down. Because it's about to shut down in like
But
2
to have
weeks.
contamination in the cave?
I think less than 2 weeks.
I guess the
So I got to do that. Yeah, I can't believe how much 3DSs are selling for now. Ridiculous. I'm glad I still have mine. I asked my daughter about hers because I bought her one of the new 3DSs when I bought mine. I bought a black one and a red one. And I was like, okay, you pick. Which one do you want? And she picked the black one. So I got the red one. And I was asking her about hers, and she's like, man, I don't even know what I did with it. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, you know, those are worth a lot of money. She's like, oh, really? And I'm like, yeah, maybe you should find it. Continue. Yes. I like how it just lets you continue right where you died. That's pretty cool. Super easy to beat the game if I can do that, though.
A high energy response.
Yellow
It's deep inside.
points, pickups, yellow
We'll have
bullets
to
to
ask him to
dodge.
come
That's
out.
rough. Oh, yeah, see? Exactly. it's kind of confusing. You're like, wait a minute, yellow, red and yellow, kill a fellow, yellow and what? Who? I don't know. If you're not paying close enough attention, it could be a problem.
The enemy is transforming and the energy level is increasing.
It's got good graphics, you know? It's just kind of boring because I'm not really doing anything. I'm just kind of like waggling the controller around. It's not, I mean, it looks great. It's just not, this is not in the same league as the old school shoot 'em up, you know?
Enemy deactivated. Watch out for
Or even like an old school riding game, really. The graphics are great though. Still in the process of moving. It's like a half-year-long process so far. Upsizing. I ran out of room to buy games. Need a bigger house. Well, that's good, dude. You're not lying about being a half-year process. I was helping my aunt move since August, and we just finished. I still got to go over and help her install a couple of air conditioners. She's putting in window units and help her with a couple other things. But yeah, since August, it's been nuts. And she was downsizing. That's what the problem was. She was moving from a 4-bedroom house to a 2-bedroom. And it was like that. She'd been in that house for 20-something years. And it was just ridiculous. The amount of work that had to be put in to sell that house, get everything ready, downsize, get everything loaded up and to where it could be moved and then loaded into, we were using pods. We had 2 of those big pods that you get like delivered and you can load up. And then we also had a storage unit filled up. It was a nightmare. No, you never realize how complicated it's going to be to move until you start doing it. Once you get in the middle of it, then it's like unbelievably complex.
A hypothesis, sir?
Let's hope I'm not right. Anyways, we'll get a little break if nothing happens.
I have a RetroPie console and television ultimate flashback. Oh, those are cool. Chuck has one of those. It's pretty cool. Although the only thing I have to say that I don't like about it, I mean, it's really cool. The only thing I don't like about it is like his version anyway, his Intellivision Ultimate Flashback, is they gutted out all the internals and put in a RetroPie. And I mean, that's cool, you know, because you get all the games and all that and everything. And you get to use those controllers, which is cool. But it just sucks that you have to get rid of the internals, you know. I wish they didn't have to do that, but it is what it is. ColecoVision Ultimate Flashback. Dude, that's cool. I really don't know much about the ColecoVision, but that's one of those consoles. Eventually, I would love to get one if I could get my hands on that super, that module that they released a couple of years ago that plugs in, that makes like, that lets you do like really awesome stuff, like much more powerful games. That would be really cool. But I just don't have a lot of experience with it. Mostly play 80 games. You have any interest in ColecoVision? Yeah, I do. I just, I don't have any nostalgia for it because we never had a ColecoVision. I never even knew much about it, you know.
Immediately destroy all the enemies at
but I have played ColecoVision games through emulators and FPGA stuff, but just not super familiar with it.
You can handle them, right?
Oh, look at that. I don't know how I did that. That's cool.
Oh well. Tell him to report to me later.
Gosh, I can't even have a nice relaxing cup of coffee.
I guess it's not easy being captain.
I'm thinking about, I got to tell you guys something I've been thinking about. It's kind of a serious thing. Thinking about maybe getting rid of the memberships on my channel. I don't know that I really need them. I don't make any money on this anyway. Not sure. I've been going back and forth with it for a while. I'm gonna have to give it some more thought. But every time I ask people about it seems like everybody's like, no, it's cool, you can do the memberships and stuff. But I just don't know how I feel about it. It's just on my mind a lot, you know? I don't want people to feel like weird about things, you know? I don't want people to feel like
please carry on with the mission.
Uncomfortable or I don't know. You know what I'm trying to say? I'm not sure how I feel about it. I'll keep thinking about it, and I'll ask people what they think. That's what I'm doing right now. So just asking if you guys have any thoughts. I don't know.
Right. You are sure.
Captain, an emergency call from the Shell defense base. It's huge cleavage contaminate weapons.
Hoping that my prediction would be wrong. This saves time. Oh well. Hurry over there.
Seems like you've missed quite a lot of enemies. I know you're tired from all the fighting, but please hurry ahead to the Michelle pit. Captain, did you predict beforehand that there'd be an attack?
This game's like, if you have unlimited continues that let you just continue exactly where you died, then are you really playing a video game? You know what I mean? Like, if it's like, I'm just gonna keep continuing over and over forever until I beat the game, is it really gonna be, what am I doing? You know, what is this? It's like I'm watching graphics and I'm moving around and killing things and dying all the time, but I don't really care. There's no skill here. I'm not like trying to like do something, you know what I mean? I feel like it looks cool, but this is not really, I don't know.
You
kind
can
of
make
weird.
an official complaint to them that the quality of the coffee in this ship is unacceptable.
Eating Pace says, it's funny how on YouTube being monetized it's seen as such a negative thing by some people. This is an exclusively old man YouTube thing. On Twitch, you better believe people are getting $5 subs all day long, and everyone is super happy for them. Yeah, I don't know. I have no problem with other people doing memberships. I'm actually a member on other people's channels, you know. I have no problem with that. It's just for me personally, I don't know how I feel about it. I've never, you know, it's just weird. I'm only charging 99 cents for it. And that's, if I could charge a penny for it, I would charge a penny for it, because it's not about the money. It's about creating a, like, sort of a, how do I say this?
High energy response has been detected.
It's a way of creating a,
exercise caution.
trying to think of how I want to describe this. It's a way of me giving, like, I'm able to give perks. I'm able to give like a bunch of stuff. Like I'm giving my digital magazine and whatever the perks I can make from YouTube and stuff like that. So it's a way for me to create sort of a little group of people that really are interested in the channel, and I can give them something. I don't really care about the 99 cents. I don't even get that anyway. I don't even think YouTube gives me half that. I think they give me like maybe like 30 cents or something from that 99 cents. So it's definitely not about getting any money from people. That's why I said, like, if I could charge a penny for it, I would. Okay, Anypay says, here on YouTube, the only with people that are 35 plus, it's a big issue for some reason. I see it as a justification to make content. I know the $1 or $2 isn't putting a roof over your head or anything like that. It's just a way for me to say that the content you make has value to me. I appreciate that. I understand. Yeah, I've had friends tell me, like, people want you to have memberships that care about what you're doing because they want to have a way to support what you do. And I'm like, I get that. I'm not, I'm in a weird spot. I don't know how, you know what I mean? Like, I want everyone to know that I greatly appreciate their support. So I guess I'll leave the memberships alone, but, also I just feel weird because it's the money thing, you know? The only reason my channel's monetized is because it has to be monetized to get found in the algorithms. It doesn't get suggested and stuff unless you monetize. But it is what it is, you know. Anypay says every other platform and every other age group is a really positive thing to monetize your channel. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, my daughter has started up her own channel and her own Twitch. And, you know, she's doing artwork and some video game stuff, but mainly artwork stuff. And, you know, I've encouraged her, you know, yeah, if you're going to do that on Twitch and share that with people and people are interested in hanging out, you know, if they want to, she hasn't gotten to the point where she can monetize, but I'm like, if you can, just go ahead and do that, you know, because people want to support you as an artist, you know. And I'm very proud of her. She's doing some really cool stuff. And, you know, I totally feel like an artist that's doing things like that and sharing that process with people, I don't see any problem at all with monetizing that. But, yeah, it's interesting. You're right. It's kind of a YouTube old man cringe community kind of thing. Right? People get upset about it over here. Memberships are fine. It's $1. Yeah, I mean, I'm charging the least I possibly can. It won't let me charge less.
Whew.
So.
That enemy sure did change forms often. Well, anyways, I'm glad we won.
I appreciate that, by the way. Thank you. There's a very exclusive group of old men who hate e-begging, even though that's not what's happening. I don't know. I don't. There's no point in even having a discussion. I mean, I appreciate what you're saying, but there's no point in me trying to have a discussion about e-begging or whatever. Once upon a time, I used to like have a real problem with that mindset of people basically going on YouTube and, you know, woe is me. Oh, I'm so sad and I need money. And then, oh, if I only had $20, if I just had another $20, then, or, you know, I need to buy these games so I can play games for y'all. If y'all don't give me money, I'm not going to play games for y'all because you're not giving me money. Or like that Metal Jesus guy. I mean, you know the whole thing with his basement and all that. Oh, I got to repair my basement. Y'all guys give me money so I can repair my basement. I'm like, dude, I've had at least five floods inside my apartment. I had one today, actually. Water all over the place. I got fans blowing on carpet right now trying to dry that carpet out. Am I asking anybody for money? No. For what? So because I got water? Like, I understand when somebody owns a home and their basement has issues that they have severe damage and they need to repair it, but that's your freaking problem, you know? So anyway, as far as that kind of stuff goes, yeah, I've been very critical of that kind of, I don't even know if I would call that e-begging. That's just audience manipulation. But that whole group of people that you're talking about that gets all, you know, upset and up in arms about all that stuff, it's like they're looking for like the next, you know, the next thing that they can capitalize on. They can people look for content generation mechanisms. They're looking for lol cows and people that they can like exploit so that they don't actually have to come up with any ideas for content. They just want to like use other people for content. So they're just looking for the next thing to make their, I mean, you talk about, I don't know what's worse. Is an e-beggar worse, or is somebody that exploits other YouTubers and other people so that they can generate content to get attention for their channel? I don't know which is worse. A lot of that going on.
We're heading to the LHC, but I want you to be as inconspicuous.
Need to keep the channel monetized 100%. Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, I got another achievement.
Yes, sure.
Okay, sorry. Yeah, I followed her on Twitch. I haven't been able to catch a stream yet. I'll stop by and hit when I can. She tries to do stuff around 7 p.m. Central Time. That's her time that she really tries to focus on. So if you're able to catch it, that's the best time. Around that time is when she's really doing most of her stuff. On Twitch, it's seen as a really positive thing to get your affiliate status and monetize your channel. I think so. Yeah. We lived through the change when YouTube went from only a hobby to a job, and there was a time where e-begging was really bad, and that turned people our age very sour about it. Yeah. Guys like DSP, Metal Jesus Rocks, and many more. But monetization has evolved from that. That's true. It is different now. But you know us, we don't really evolve, do we? We old men, we kind of get stuck in something. And I mean, look at me. I'm playing, you know, mostly retro games and old consoles and stuff. Emulators for old stuff. I'm not really going to get out of that rut. That's where I'm happy. And I think in a lot of ways it's the same, not just with video games, but with everything. Mindsets and theories and ideas and beliefs and that sort of stuff. So
I don't know where the enemy was coming from, so we're holding the area now.
Come on now.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks. That's what they used to say, right? I think there's something to that.
I apologize profusely for the
PB Arcadia. What's up, dude? What is up?
Don't tell them that I got a report. You know, it's pretty tough for us these days with the weapons development division sticking.
Okay, eating paste. Thanks for coming, dude. Muchos gracias. I always love talking to you.
Warn us about contaminated weapons. So let me have some of your fabulous coffee later.
Yeah, just playing some Raiden 5 on my Xbox Series S. This is a game, I mean, you don't even have to really play this game because you have unlimited continues and you continue right where you died. So you really don't even have to, you just, whatever you want to do, I don't even have to do anything. You know, it's like, I wonder if I could just sit here and just keep dying and just continuing and beat the game and never actually kill anything. Is that possible? Just keep continuing and never kill anything but also beat the game? I think it might be possible. I appreciate you coming. I appreciate you coming to hang out. That's all I'm doing, just chilling out, hanging out, talking with you guys, and playing some video games.
The enemy destruction speed is slow.
Playing some of them dang old video games. You know. Playing on that dang old Xbox. Better than that Nintendo or that Sega. You know what I'm talking about? Or the Play System. The Play System from Sony.
But no time for them to ask for rescue. Is this some kind of emergency?
I'm incoming SOS call. But the north.
Since a signal is coming, there must
You like that TurboGraf, don't you? The TurboGraf?
Now we're going to demolish
He like that TurboGrafx. They got them Japanese games, you know, them foreign games.
Take care of the enemy that have gone inside the LA.
My dad likes video games, but he will only buy American stuff. Like he would always call Nintendo the Nintendo. You playing that Nintendo again, or that Play System? Like, it's a PlayStation, Dad, and it's Nintendo. Whatever. Xbox comes out and he's like, oh yeah, got me one of them Xboxes. I'm like, all right, Dad. Steve P in the house. Yeah, what's up, Steve? What is going on? I'm in a hell of bullets. The bullets are like demons, and I'm in the fire with them, burning in the bullet hell.
Why would they attack a regular
Like these kind of games that are like this are for wasting your quarters at arcades, right? In an arcade, it matters that you die because you have to use quarters to continue. But when I'm playing this on a home console, nothing I do matters. Insignificant. I just continue over and over. Thank God video game consoles were invented, because otherwise this might have been how every shooter was. You know, they would never have had to come up with a different like play style for home console shooters.
Glad to know you made it safe. Sorry.
Usually not up this early.
I need you to come up here and provide backup.
It is very early or very late, depending on where you're at. Or, I mean, depending on where you're at, it might not be early or late. You know what I'm saying?
Now help us up and
You ever played Jamestown? What is that? Only Jamestown I'm familiar with is
Thank you, Raiden.
the unfortunate, you know, situation that took place
Quite successfully push back
with
the
the
enemy's
Kool-Aid.
ranges of the facility. Just a bit.
It's the only one I know of.
A high energy response has been detected. It's rapidly
And that wasn't a very
approaching
fun way. There wasn't a lot of fun to be had in that Jamestown.
Back there in time. Did you hear that, Raiden? Hurry to the central facility.
It's 5:30 over here. Oh, okay, yeah. 4:30 where I'm at. How's the stream? Does it look good? Sound good? Any issues? Let me know. Oh, that was Jonestown? Thank you for correcting me. You're right. That was Jonestown. I don't know what I was thinking. Jamestown, Jonestown. Very different things. My bad. I meant no offense. I never heard of it. Jamestown is based on colonization of Virginia. Oh, that's right. Jamestown. Okay. But instead, it's an alternate reality that takes place on Mars instead of Earth. Wow, that's interesting. Huh. I'll have to check into that. What is it on? Is it on Xbox or PlayStation or anything like that? I don't know what it's on. Okay, yeah, I'll definitely have to check into that. I'm sorry, I just never heard of it. You know how, like, sometimes a YouTuber, like, if you try to tell them something, they'll act like they know it already, or they avoid having to, like, appear to not know something? I'm not that dude. Like, I will tell you straight up if I don't know things. And there's a lot of times I don't know things.
You already sent out a
PC and PS4. Okay.
Sure, cautious this time.
I will look into that.
What are you talking about? I didn't think.
Sounds interesting.
Huh? But it seems that currently the surveillance plane is heading towards the sea. What shall we do?
Of course we will have to pursue and catch them. Don't let them escape, right?
I think after this, we'll fire up Dolphin on here and check out some GameCube stuff. You know, I don't know if maybe I'll play F-Zero again. I don't know. I have a few different things. Not all the games seem to work on Dolphin though. Like I got NFL 2K3. I put that on there and it didn't. It starts, but like as soon as the videos are over at the beginning of the game, it just crashes the game.
I wonder what you do when you go out to sea.
I do own that game physically though for my actual GameCube. So if I ever want to play it, I can just do that. But I was curious to see what it would look like on there. Too bad it doesn't work.
Yeah. Is that so?
Maybe there's some mode or something I need to select to get it to work. I don't know.
Call the public relations department if you have complaints.
What an honest dude you are. Well, I try to be. You know, I think we all try to be honest. Sometimes that can be harder than it should be when we don't want to hurt people's feelings or say something that you know, when we're not supposed to talk about something because somebody tells us something in secret or something. You know what I'm talking about. Sometimes it's hard to be as honest as we would like to be, but I think we all try to be honest. I've been playing Fortune Street on Dolphin a little bit. Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with that game, Fortune Street. What kind of game is that? I'm really not doing anything in this game. It's just a bunch of flying around, dying over and over, and just continuing. But it is pretty looking.
We will pursue the pirate ship.
It's good to have a game like that when you're streaming, so you can pay attention to the chat.
Well, it might be good to ask VH.
Oh, everything looks good. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's like Monopoly, but better. It was released late in the Wii's lifespan. Oh, it's a Wii game. Weird game because it was Mario and Dragon Quest crossover. Oh, that sounds interesting. You're giving me some good suggestions for things to look into. I am curious about that.
What's going on? We are assiduously engaged in our mission here.
I am so far behind on the Dragon Quest games. It's not even funny. Like, it's ridiculous. Like, because I just kind of checked out on them for some reason at some point. And I got a long back catalog of RPGs, including most of the Dragon Quest games that I need to go through.
We are already engaged in combat.
It takes so long to play RPGs, you know? You really have to invest so much time.
Moving the ship arbitrarily again? It's not too late. Retreat now and leave the pirates alone.
The next RPG I play is probably going to be Star Ocean on the Super Nintendo since I bought that cartridge. I really do want to play it on my Super Nintendo, you know?
Captain, are you busy?
Because the Star Ocean I played for the PS2 was fun, but it was, man, it was long, and it was so many cutscenes. But I love, like, I really like the 16-bit type of RPGs the most. Those are my favorite type of RPGs. So I've got to get caught up on a lot of those. So many badass ones that I've never played through all the way. Tales of Fantasia, Bahamut Lagoon, or however you pronounce that. So many. And TurboGrafx ones that, unfortunately, most of the TurboGrafx ones that I haven't played have not been translated. But some of them have been, and I need to get through them. Because I love JRPGs. Let's see here. what do you think of the Atari VCS? What do I think of the VCS? Well, I know Luke has one and he really likes it, but he also says it's probably not worth having because they kind of aren't really doing a very good job of supporting it. The hardware is kind of not that great, but and I think it's kind of expensive, but I don't know if they would come up with some new stuff for it, some exclusive stuff for it, it might be a better idea. I saw something on somewhere on a news article or a video or something today about Atari possibly going to Republic to do crowdfunding. So I don't know what's going on with that company. There's some weird stuff going on with that company. I don't get involved in stuff like that anymore. I don't want to know too much about what goes on with these companies. I love Atari, the old school Atari, just like I love the old school in television, but I don't get mixed up in any of this new stuff anymore.
It is being bombed.
Steve P says there's a knockoff of it on one of the Kingdom Hearts games. I've played that a bunch. You know, I'm not a big Kingdom Hearts guy. My daughter is. She played through at least a couple of those Kingdom Hearts games. And I do own several of them actually for the PlayStation. I just never played them. PlayStation 2, excuse me. PlayStation 2. I mean, this game is really cool to look at. The graphics are really cool. But, yeah. It's fun to watch. KH. Oh, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 are both masterpieces, but I kind of fell off with the story. It got complicated, yeah. Kingdom Hearts is very hard to get into. You have to tolerate a lot of crazy cutscenes.
Even the fighting thunder.
Yeah.
Who did this? I didn't tell you to turn it on.
There's something wrong.
I watched my daughter play it a little bit, and I kind of got that same impression. Like, I was like, okay, this is too much. I don't really want to do this.
Handle
So-
this, please, Raiden.
Sometimes Japanese RPGs are just too Japanese. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, sometimes
Ship's been contaminated.
they go off on a weird tangent. It's like those Hideo Kojima games, you know?
Say it as if it were easy.
Sometimes he needs somebody to tell him no once in a while. You know, like George Lucas needs somebody to tell him no once in a while. Same thing.
Enemy formation has changed. The energy level is increasing.
And that's kind of common, I think, with like JRPGs or Japanese games in general.
Sorry, but it's not over. There's still something else coming up.
Believe me, I know that, you know, I'm a huge fan of the TurboGrafx, and that's pretty much the biggest example of like you know, overindulgence on some of the games they made. It went a little too far.
The energy response is stopped. But Giles,
We're lucky the contamination is at sea where there's generally no damage.
I love Kojima. That guy
Hey,
can make
hurry up and save me.
anything,
I'll tell you a
and
bunch
I'll
of
at least
stuff.
watch it. Oh yeah, he does some fantastic stuff.
That would be
But
A rescue crew
yeah,
will be heading
he
there
can
now.
also go a little bit over the deep end.
I told you the location and information, so you've got to pardon me.
I will. Only if your information is
The
true.
first Metal Gear Solid for the PlayStation 1 is
the destination.
an absolute masterpiece. The second one, 90% of that game is also a masterpiece. And then the end, it gets just weird.
It was good.
I never played through the Snake Eater. I never played through that one. And I've only barely played Metal Gear Solid 4, and I haven't ever played 5. And I want to play through, you know, all of them. It's just, they can be difficult to get through because, like Metal Gear Solid 4 especially, I've tried to play through that a couple of times. And every time I go to play it, it's like, it's just kind of tedious as it starts. It starts out kind of
There's nothing wrong
weird.
with the measuring instruments, so
But one of these days I'm going to do that.
without worrying about it.
Yeah, Metal Gear Solid
Transmission from inside the
2, yeah.
I'll connect it.
It was a great game. It's just the ending was strange. The first part of that game where you're on the boat is so good. So good.
It was you, Lieutenant Captain. I figured it would be you from what Valverosa said.
But the first Metal Gear Solid is just immaculate. That game is amazing. I still don't know how they haven't made that movie they keep talking about. Like every couple of years you hear they're gonna make the Metal Gear Solid movie, and then they never do.
That's what made you guess it was me? I won't allow such an insult. No.
But that, you know, that Metal Gear Solid stuff is, I mean, he did borrow a lot of thematic stuff from the Tom Clancy stuff, but it doesn't matter. It's just fantastic.
I can't allow that. I won't allow it.
Gosh, the 2A was so cold. There are so many uncomfortable soldiers.
They don't make games like that anymore. Yeah, it's true. I was pretty into the first Max Payne. Yeah, wow. Yeah, that game's pretty old now. Max Payne. That brings back memories. Bullet time, stopping, slowing down time and stuff. That was the first game to do that. PB says, I've been coming to grips lately that I don't like new games that are coming out because they're nothing like they used to be. Yeah, I don't really get excited about very many new games anymore. In fact, most of the newer games that come out, the ones that I get more excited about are the ones that look or play like older games. Those retro games they make, the retro themed games and stuff like that. I'll tell you what, I think it was last year, maybe the year before, I can't remember, when I discovered that game Agalos. It's like an adventure game, sort of. It borrows a bunch of stuff from a bunch of other games, basically, but it's like an homage to old school adventure games and stuff. If you never played Agalos, I got it for like next to nothing. I think it was on sale for like $1, and that was like some of the most fun I've had with a game, like a new game, in forever. I had so much fun with that game. And it was just a simple 2D, cartoony style, old 8-bit style, adventure game. Sort of like Wonder Boy meets Zelda meets Gavelios meets a bunch of, it was like just an homage to like that whole genre. Really cool. I really enjoyed that. Ugh, had to sneeze. I already have a bunch of games I impulsively bought on sale and never played. It takes a lot for me to buy another. Dude, I had to stop buying those games. You see them on sale and you're like, oh yeah, I'll get that. It's only $1. It's $2 or something. And you just have this massive back catalog of games that you bought that I don't know if I'll ever play it, like hardly any of them. So I try to only buy the games I really want, because I know, I'm in the same boat. I'm never going to get to these games.
Are you letting enemies free?
Are you playing Are you planning on covering more Sega Saturn games on the Series S?
I don't know what you're
I don't know. The Series S
this facility.
seems to have some issues playing Saturn games with the emulator that works inside a RetroArch. I can't get Midnapin to work. If I could get Midnapin to work, then I'm sure it would play Saturn stuff a lot better. But I'm kind of limited on what I can do with Saturn stuff because I'm using some of the older emulators. So if I can get that figured out, then that would be pretty cool. You know, play some up-resed, you know, Saturn stuff. That would be pretty awesome.
Yeah. Go under that big
I'll definitely be doing more Saturn stuff on the channel, but you know, that would probably be with my actual Saturn.
It looks like we can get out of the
What a great
facility and move
console.
forward with the
Sega
mission
Saturn.
going back. See?
I'm glad people like it now. I'm really happy that so many people have discovered the Saturn and have decided that
guess
it's
I'll
worth
have
their
to-
time and has good games. Because it was really depressing back in the day when I had a Saturn and nobody gave a crap about it. Like nobody. Like I would try to get my friends to play it and they just didn't really seem to care about it very much. I mean, they liked, like I would show them Panzer Dragoon, you know, Panzer Dragoon 2, or I would show them, you know, Virtua Fighter 2 and things like that. And they were like, yeah, that's pretty cool. But they had no interest in ever like getting a Saturn or anything like that. So it's nice to see gamers have rediscovered that system and decided that it's, you know, it's worth it. Oh yeah, unleash hell. Look at all that. Ridiculous. Now who's in the bullet hell? Haha. The shoe is on the other foot.
It appears that
How do you like me now?
calm down.
Wow, look at all those bullets. This is ridiculous. Too many. I'm gonna file a complaint. I want to talk to the manager about all these bullets. Unsafe work conditions.
The enemy has gone completely silent.
Alright, let me catch up again.
Seems to have finally
I was curious on how the Series S handled that era. Japan had the best Saturn library. You're not lying. You are not lying at all. I think the best Saturn games were the 2D ones. Oh, dude. There's some great 3D ones and 2D ones, but yeah, 2D stuff on the Saturn is
It
phenomenal.
appears that we won't be having
Phenomenal.
relaxing drinking time.
the fighting games. Oh my god. Yeah. Saturn is a beast. And that controller, that, oh my god, the Sega Saturn controller, not that crappy one that we got over here that was the first release one, but the real one, you know, the real Saturn controller. It's amazing. It's fantastic. Burning Rangers, Panzer Dragon. Yeah, those are good. Saturn was so good at 2D. You are not lying. Yeah. And not just our fighting games, but like RPGs, action games like Mega Man, the Mega Man X games that are on there. You know, a stall. Man, there's so many good 2D games on the Saturn. Really ridiculous.
How
So,
There's- yeah.
yes, ma'am.
If you had a choice, check out. Oh, wait, if you have a chance, I'm sorry. Little text is small. I'm trying to read it. If you have a chance, check out Tri-Rush, Dappy, and Super Tempo. Oh, I played Super Tempo. It's cool. I don't know about Tri-Rush Dappy. I don't think I've ever heard of that. I'll have to look for that. I have so many Saturn games burned because I have one of those backup unlocker carts, which is basically just a Pro Action Replay with that that jailbreak on it. The what do they call it? Pseudo Saturn Kai or whatever. So I have a bunch of burned discs filled with Sega Saturn games. I have a huge notebook full of discs. But I'll see if I can find that. Tri-Rush Epic. I know I played Super Tempo though. Okay, so I guess I quote unquote beat this game. I wasn't even paying attention half the time. I got some easy achievements. Maybe the harder difficulties don't give you unlimited continues. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Yay, you did it. Yay. I'm a winner. Cheer list. Cheers, mate. Cheers. You made it to the list. Too right. Oh, hello. Okay. Enough of that. Let's go check out Dolphin real quick. Dolphin. So I don't have a whole bunch of games on here. I put everything for all my emulators on a 250 gigabyte thumb drive. So I have quite a bit of stuff. I actually have a lot more room so I could put some more stuff. But I just haven't gotten around to putting a whole lot more GameCube. I haven't put any Wii stuff on here. It's all GameCube stuff. There's so many games that I put on here that I've never played through or never beaten, you know? I don't know. I don't beat a lot of games. Like, I'll play them and I just don't beat them. I'm just not big on actually beating video games for some reason. I'm curious to see how this looks with like all the benefits of Dolphin, the up-res and everything. I just want to see how, hopefully it'll run. We'll try that and see if it works. I don't know if it'll work or not, but we're going to give it a shot. Because it's one of my favorite of the Need for Speed games. We had a lot of decent games, but was overwhelmed by a lot more bad ones. Yeah. Yeah, we had a Wii. I gave it to my daughter, I think, and I don't know what she did with it. Probably my ex-wife has it. But I have a Wii U, and I do have some Wii games. And I really like the Wii U a lot. And I like the Wii. It's fun. It's still fun. You know, even that simple little Wii Sports game is still fun. Hopefully this works.
I copy 31.
Do you know of anyone who got banned from Xbox Live for loading their system with pirated games like this? No, I don't. I don't know of anybody, actually. I know that Microsoft disabled people's developer mode because they weren't developing anything. But as far as getting your console banned for putting things like this on it, no, I don't know that. Even if they did ban me, if they decided to do that, I really don't care because I don't play this online really. Like, I play my PlayStation online, my PS5. This is you know, I got this for like pretty much just like the games I already owned on Xbox, and also to install all this stuff. That's pretty much why I got this. Okay, let's see if this works. I'm hopeful it will. Oh yeah, look at that. Frame rate is staying very solid so far. My console got banned, but my gamer tag for some reason. Oh wow, really? That's interesting. Not your gamer tag, huh? Steve says, I know Nintendo cracks down on jail. Oh, yeah, Nintendo, they're not playing around. Nintendo will ban freaking anything they can. They'll come after everybody and anybody for anything. They kind of got like cool for a little while, but then they went right back to it. They've always been like that. Okay. Frame rate seems a little sluggish. Oh boy. That's not good. Look at this. Okay, it's getting a little better. They say the games will run better if you load the game up and then you close it and try to run it again. And then it'll run better. My God, this is running at about half speed. So if I want this game to run full speed, I'm going to have to turn down some of the settings. Unless I just want to play super easy mode in slow motion. Wow. This is the first game I've seen do this on Dolphin. That's interesting. Just a bridge too far, I guess. Okay. Frame rate is getting better, though. It's so weird. Okay, I'm gonna close it, and I'm gonna turn the settings down, and see if we can get this thing to full speed. I think we can. I think we can get it full speed. Yeah, I don't think it's supposed to sound like that either. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. Okay, we'll try 2x native resolution. I don't think that's going to affect anything. VSync, we could turn that off and probably get better frame rate. Probably get a lot of tearing. We'll turn it off. You know what? We'll try VSync off at 3x. Let's see what that does. That might be enough. That might actually be enough. We'll give it a shot. Luke, it is your destiny. What's up, Luke? Cool hand, Luke. I was talking about you earlier in the stream, Luke. Somebody, I can't remember who, somebody was asking about the Atari VCS, and I was like, oh yeah, Luke's got one of those, and he doesn't seem too happy with it. But I don't know. What do you think, Luke? Is the Atari VCS worth buying? Like, and if it is worth buying, what would it be worth buying for? Like, for what purpose? You know what I'm saying? Because you can do a lot of things with it. Getting ready for work. Get you. This is the first GameCube game I've tried to run that does not run full speed so far. We're going to try to get it full speed now. I turned VSync off. I want to see if that gets me to full speed. If not, I may have to turn down the internal resolution a little. It looks fantastic though. Just doesn't run right so far. Okay. Wow. It doesn't look like VSync did anything. Turning VSync off did not do jack crap. This is exactly how it ran before. Okay, well, that's okay. No problem. We're gonna just... So now we know we can use VSync and it's not gonna be a problem. But we are gonna have to come down on that resolution. It's just not working out for that game. Okay, internal resolution, we'll go to 2x. And we'll leave VSync on since we know it's not going to really affect anything. Luke says, I wouldn't recommend unless you found it at like $100 and wanted to tinker. There's nothing that sets it apart from any other console. Yeah. That's too bad. They had a real opportunity with that thing to do something cool. But that's pretty much the story of those, you know, modern retro console things. Unrealized potential. And all that could have been. I might be forced to play this game at like 1x resolution. And even then, I don't know if it'll work, you know, full speed. It might just be this. Because like I said, I haven't seen this with any other GameCube game. Just this. So far. It seems to be running better though. Definitely. Okay, yeah. Do your shower. Get in there. Get in the water. Okay. Yeah, we're still not getting to 60. Ooh, boy. We're getting a little bit better, but not as much as I had hoped. Sheesh. Yeah. It might get close. It does speed up a little bit as you go. Force feedback feels really good though. Okay. Yeah, it's just not gonna quite get to 60 at 2x. Well, that's disappointing.
46 County, commencing pursuit. Vehicle is a light blue sports car.
It's 2x resolution. Alright. So we'll get out of this. We'll try it again. And I guess we're going to have to try just standard GameCube resolution. Yeah, see right here, we're 2x 720p. I guess we can try going down to native resolution. I don't think there's anything else I can change that's going to affect the speed. I mean, I don't think so. None of this is really going to matter. All right, so it looks like native resolution. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. It might just be that this game just is trouble. Because I didn't have anything like this happen with any of the other stuff. I mean, I was running F-Zero at like 4x resolution or something like that.
I copy 31.
All right. If this can't work at native resolution, then, you know, that sucks. I just played on my PlayStation 2. Wow. Look at this. It's better, but it's not getting there. It's just not getting to full speed. Yeah, I'll just play this on my PlayStation 2. It ran, I mean, obviously it ran perfect on my PS2, obviously. But that's disappointing. I can take this off of here and replace it with something else.
54 County, commencing pursuit. Vehicle is allowed to
This is terrible.
Copy 54.
It's not the emulator that, and it's not my Xbox that's the problem. It's this game, obviously, because plenty of other games that are, you know, I think more advanced than this run fine. I don't know what the issue is with this game. It seems like it's, I mean, we're at 60 now, but I don't know how long it's going to stay that way.
way too dangerous. I'll discontinue with pursuit.
It's a cool looking game, though. See if I'm getting a better frame rate doing this.
27 County, I've got him again. Commencing pursuit. Vehicle is a light blue Lotus
Oh, it
Elise.
ran right
I
into
copy
there.
27.
Okay. Yeah, it's just not going to get there. No problem. Play something else. Let me set my stuff back. We'll go back to 1080p, 3x. See how Mario Kart runs. Hopefully it runs. Every time I go to run one of these that I haven't tried yet, you just cross your fingers and you hope it works. Compiling shaders. Oh, I got to show you. I figured out some settings on the PlayStation emulator and RetroArch that give me like a really nice picture on Some of those games. I got to show you some of that. So after this, we'll take a look at that. And we'll do 50. And of course I gotta be Wario. Oh yeah, this one you have two. I forgot. This is weird. I never owned this one on GameCube. I wanted this on GameCube, but I never bought it because I kept waiting for it to go on sale, and it literally never went on sale. So I never bought this Mario Kart. This looks great. I think this is going to run perfectly. How does this work? Oh, okay. I'm trying to figure out what button I use. You think this is the best one? I have no idea. I have very little experience playing this one. It looks nice on here. Ooh, that was close. No, okay, that was close. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Mario Kart, I have to say, the Mario Kart on the Nintendo 64 will always be my favorite just because we literally skipped classes in college so we could go play Mario Kart. Like, I had some of the best times of my life playing video games, playing that one. So Mario Kart 64 will probably always be my favorite because of that. But there's so many great Mario Karts, you know. Obviously the Mario Kart 8 is great. We all love that one. I've been playing that one. You know, I got it on the Wii U and the Switch, and that has a lot of good content. I have Mario Kart 7 on my 3DS, and it's really cool. I love 3D games, you know. It's a shame that sort of died off, and nobody's... I don't know when... Maybe they'll come back to 3D at some point. I don't know. But I think that's a really cool way to play games. I think with games like these, with the bajillion sequels, it's all about the time the game came out and your nostalgia for it. Yeah, I agree with that. This looks great though, running on this emulator. It's running perfectly at 3x. You could probably run this game at 4x resolution and be fine. And since you can like sync up 4 controllers on your Xbox, this would be a great way. Since you can do the resolution so much higher, you can put this on your big TV, you know, and everybody could grab a controller and have plenty of fidelity for their little windows on the screen because of the higher resolution. So you'd have like even better experience with on emulators on a Dolphin like this than the real thing. I was trying to get that mushroom. Oh, come on. I'm not getting any of those. God dang it. I hate when that happens. Oh, no. Graphics in this are really nice. It holds up very well at a higher res. I'm not falling for your fake box, dude. Oh man, again. Damn it. Let me get this, there we go. Make up a little time. Let me get one of these boxes. There we go. All right. Pretty cool. 3D will come back eventually. Getting a 4-player N64 game to keep it 60 frames. Oh my god. The only one I can think of was F-Zero. That's the only one. And I think for 4 players it was 30 frames, but 60 is tough on N64 for sure. Perfect Dark ran at single digits. Yeah. That was rough. Yeah, I feel like multiplayer would put more of a strain on this. Yeah, that's true. It's a good point. I'd love to test it. At some point I should do that. Okay. I wanted to show you that PlayStation stuff because I worked out some good settings for PlayStation stuff. Okay. PlayStation. All right. So I'll show you, since we're looking at racing stuff, I want to show you my favorite Wipeout game, which is Wipeout Excel. I think it looks really nice with the settings I have set up for it. Hopefully y'all get the full 60 frames per second over the stream because it makes a big difference. I just love the announcer in this version and Wipeout Excel and the music. This is just my favorite one. Just the announcer and the music. You know, graphics are good too. They're not as good as like a more modern Wipeout, but it's still my favorite. Again, like you were saying, look, it goes back to nostalgia. I'm sure that's a big part of it as well. I think it might have errored out on me. I don't think it's supposed to do this. Huh. It's because I messed with the CD-ROM stuff. Let me see if I can fix that. I shouldn't have done that. Yeah. No, that's the resolution scale. Where's the CD-ROM stuff? There it is. I shouldn't have done that. Messed it up. Try it again. Yeah, I ought not had done that. Apologies. My mistake. I ought not had done that. Come on, load. See, it's loading faster, even though I set the speed for the CD-ROM to be slower because it was just screwing up. Yeah, look at this. Don't mess with that CD-ROM setting. It's not worth it. All right, now look at this. I think this is some really good settings here. I think it looks really nice.
2, 1, go.
Ah, crap. I'm all over the place. Damn it, I ran right into him. It's coming right for us. Booyakah. Damn it. Oh yeah. Still love it. Yeah, it looks pretty good, right? Check out this I'm sure you're familiar with Ridge Racer, right? But have you ever seen this high spec Ridge Racer that they did? It was only released in Japan. It's like a demo. It's not the whole Ridge Racer, but it runs at 60 frames per second and it has some enhanced textures and lighting and stuff. If you've never seen it, it's pretty cool. I wonder if there's a way to get Big P Emu on. Oh God, if there is a Jaguar emulator, it's not as good. If I could get Big P on here, the way that sounds, if I could do that, dude, I would. Oh my God. It becomes harder and harder to justify keeping my Jaguar. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, 60 frames per second on this. Oh, wrong button. Look at this.
3, 2,
See how they did the lighting effects and the textures are different? It's a lot better. I wish they had the whole Ridge Racer done like this.
Hey! Somebody's right on your tail! Hey! Somebody's right on your tail! Stop! Watch yourself!
I think that Ridge Racer Revolution uses this same stuff, like the tech that they use for this in Ridge Racer Revolution. I think so.
Hey! Somebody's right on your tail!
Although I don't know if it's 60 frames per second. Oh shoot! God dang it! So I'm only racing one other car right here. This isn't like a full version of Ridge Racer.
Okay, the final lap! Hang in there!
Oh crap, I did it again. Damn it. Screwed that all up. I just seeing Ridge Racer for the PlayStation running at 60 is, I was like, what? Just like kind of blew my mind a little bit. Plus the higher fidelity textures and lighting and stuff, really cool. Back in the day when I was completely obsessed with Ridge Racer, oh man, I screwed that up. When the PlayStation first came out, I would have paid to buy this. Even though it's not the full game, I still would have paid to buy this. Oh man.
Great job! I got everything on camera, so you'll watch it.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like it's it was released in Japan as like a tech demo to show, I don't really know what for, but yeah, 60 frames per second, higher fidelity textures, better lighting effects. It does some technology that's not in the first Ridge Racer, where it changes out the textures as you get closer to them. I don't remember what that term is, mip mapping or something like that. That's probably not the right term, but yeah, pretty cool. Probably a lot of tiny little optimizations. I don't think there was a single make it look better toggle. Maybe only this level was possible to get to 60. Yeah, that's probably true. And I think the regular version had more. Oh yeah, see that's the thing. There's only one other car. You're absolutely right. So yeah, they probably couldn't get all the cars on there and get 60. That's why it's just a demo. That's different too. I mean, it has little differences that are interesting. It's very interesting. It's beautiful to look at, you know? And if you're a Ridge Racer fan like me, it's just crazy that they were able to do this. I'm sure there's some extra coding wizardry in there too. Yeah. Well, Namco definitely knew what they were doing with the PlayStation. They squeezed every drop of juice out of the PlayStation you can. doing things like this. Tekken 3, I think, is an example of that. Oh, we can look at Tekken 3 also. I can show you how that looks, because it looks beautiful on here. They do have a widescreen hack, and it'll get you widescreen with some games, and it just looks kind of funky sometimes, so I don't really mess with it. I just keep everything the same 4:3 aspect ratio. The reason it looks weird is some games will draw stuff on the left and right side of the screen that you normally wouldn't see, and it just looks kind of strange.
Round 1, fight.
Ouch.
You win.
It's pretty good, huh?
Round 2, fight.
And this game runs at 60 frames per second also. My buddy Eugene, when we were in college, I had a PlayStation and he had an N64, and I kept telling him he needed to get a PlayStation, and he just refused to do it because he was like a hardcore Nintendo guy. And he didn't understand why I thought the PlayStation was good. He's like, it's not even 64-bit, dude. And I was like, just play it. And I brought it over and I let him borrow my PlayStation, and I borrowed his N64. And then he ended up buying it because he was like, yeah, it's really good. And I was like, yeah, it is. I told you. It was funny. Tekken 3 had so many unnecessary extra modes, yeah. I mean, look at what Namco's doing with this, you know? Lighting effects, the, you know, characters with a whole bunch of polygons and decent textures, 60 frames per second. It's pretty impressive.
You win. Round 2, fight.
You. That's what you get. Ouch. Oh, that was close. Could have gone either way right there.
You win.
The most ridiculous character ever. King.
Round 1, fight.
Damn furries. Oh.
You win. Round 2, fight.
Oh yeah.
You win. Round 1, fight.
Guy with his kicks. Boom.
Round 2. Fight.
You were talking about Saturn stuff earlier, and you know, the problem I have, like, with the Saturn, I put a bunch of Saturn stuff on here, and it just doesn't run that. It doesn't run like you want it to. Some stuff doesn't run at all. Let's see if I can get you at Daytona to work. Okay. Let me try a different thing. That looks great. That runs great. The logo. No, shut up, Luke. Yeah. Screw the Saturn. See, the game's not even coming. Oh, there it goes. So that looks like standard Saturn resolution, and that's actually running like it does on the Saturn. Actually, that's actually fine, I guess. But you know, I would like to play it at higher resolution. Otherwise, I would just play it on my Saturn. You know what I'm saying? And this particular core, let's see what I can do here. See if we can do 1080p. I have to reset it. Let's try it again. Maybe I can make it work. Maybe I can. Maybe it'll be higher res. Probably run it like 10 frames. Well, it's Daytona. It already runs pretty bad resolution, pretty bad frame rate. So I don't know. We'll see what it can do. Come on, Saturn. Look, it didn't even change it. It's like the same. It doesn't affect the internal resolution on this. That's right. I knew there was something up with that. So that sucks. Like, it's like RGB resolution. Okay. Maybe I need to do that. Maybe that'll fix it. Let's see if that does it. I just wish Midnappin was on here, and then I would just use that. It would be great. And don't even play Magic Knight Rare. Yeah, Magic Knight Rare. That's a cool game. Just the detail and the animation on that game. It's great. The anime cutscenes and everything. It's really cool. No, see? Didn't affect it at all. Still exactly the same. GPU Teslaization. I wonder if that would do anything. Might be too much. Let's see if it works. Oh, whoa, this is gonna be bad. I can tell already this is not gonna go well. Yeah, it's a great game, man. Magic Knight Rare. Whoa, what? Okay, it just didn't work at all. Well, now I know. Oh boy, that was not good. Okay, well, enough with the Saturn crap. It's just not gonna work. It is what it is. PlayStation Portable works fantastically, though. PlayStation 2 does not work. I can't get it to work at all. At all. I don't know what the deal is with it. Genesis, Sega CD, all these other ones work fine. And the N64 looks good too. N64 works really well. I was surprised how good it works. Remember these Extreme G games we were playing, Luke, a while back? Let me try that. See how that runs. My cat, Jon Snow, is flying around the room like crazy. Must be another cat outside. Oh, now he's over here. What are you doing, John? You are circling. You alright? He's all over the place. Looking at me like he got in trouble. No, I just making sure you're okay. You're not in trouble. Okay. Multiplayer, single player. There we go. Time trials, arcade mode. I mean, the texture's pretty rough on the N64, but still a fun console. Unfortunately, I think the textures are the Achilles heel of the N64, because when you up-res these things and play them at a higher internal resolution, PlayStation looks a lot better. Saturn, I think, looks good, but N64, it's kind of rough. Okay, how do I go? Which button does what? Okay. I was like, what am I doing wrong? Oh. There we go. I do like that weird, like, static effect that N64 games do. I know most people probably don't like that, but I always thought that was cool looking. Like, it gave, like, the N64 a distinct look to the graphics, you know? You know what I'm talking about? That weird, like, staticky effect. Looks like a bunch of noise in the background or something. Oh, I keep doing that. come on. This is a strange game, you know. Why am I racing these little weird things? Like, what am I doing? Anyway, you get the point. Nah, it keeps closing. I forgot when you something weird going on with the N64 stuff. Like anytime you close down a game, it actually closes RetroArch. Doesn't do that for other stuff, but it does for N64. Strange. So there is a Jaguar emulator. And you can play the games, but they don't all run very well. It's kind of disappointing. Tempest 2000. Dude, it's like kind of glitchy. I don't know if you're seeing that. See what I mean? I don't know if you're catching that, but it's like glitching here and there. Yeah, it's not exactly the way I want to play Jaguar stuff. I'm very sad. You haven't properly pronounced Jaguar. Jaguar, sir. The Atari Jaguar. Yeah. Lynx plays good. ColecoVision. As far as I know, it runs ColecoVision stuff perfectly. You know, Donkey Kong was like the one to get back in the day, but I think Donkey Kong is better on the 7800. Of course, it should be, but this version obliterates the Intellivision version or the Atari 2600 version. I think the 5200 version is pretty good, though. I think it kind of holds up, but this is legit. This is... From back in the day, this killed this made the 2600 and the Intellivision versions look like obscenely stupid. But yeah, the 5200 version I think is better, and I think the 7800 version obviously, and of course the NES version, come on. NES versions are fantastic. Animation is a little choppy on this version, but Mario looks like Mario. The music is there. It's just, this is a legit version of Donkey Kong. Especially if you know what the other... Oh, damn it. I thought I could get in there. Especially if you know what the other versions of Donkey Kong were like. His jump is so weird though. It sounds like so strange to me. Oh, what the hell did I do that for? Okay, I just need to start over. Get up there, god dang it. Oh my god. What? Come on, Mario. You're not making the Coleco look good right now. I'm blaming the Coleco for this. Okay. Finally. It's kind of weird that it does that. It just kind of like sends you over there, and weird the way it ends the level and starts the next one. Oh man. Hey Luke, do you have this game on your ColecoVision flashback? I don't know if it... I would be very surprised if Nintendo allowed that, but it, you know, I don't know. Oh crap, come on dude, hit him with the hammer. What the hell? Weird. Oh, it's not on there? That sucks. But I'm not surprised. I mean, it would be a real shocker if Nintendo allowed it. How? What? What? Ugh. Alright, anyway. That is the might and majesty of the ColecoVision. I gotta see what Cyrus looks like on here. There we go. This looks good. It's a good version. Looks like the 5200 version. Very similar. Might even be a little bit higher fidelity, a little higher resolution. Oh, damn it. No Ouya emulator. What's up, Ryan? Man, I haven't seen you in a while. How you been, Ryan? Ryan Landis. The man, the myth, the legend. No Ouya emulator. Oh man. I'm good, dude. I'm just doing my thing. I'm trying to keep my nose clean, you know what I'm saying? Stay out of all the weird stuff that goes on. I actually left Twitter. I'm not on Twitter anymore. You know, and it wasn't because of anything that happened. I just didn't want to be on Twitter. I was talking with my daughter about some stuff that I had seen on Twitter that was going on and how weird it was. And she was like, why are you on Twitter? And I'm like, I don't know. Why am I on Twitter? Because I don't like any, I have much better conversations like in the comment sections on my channel or in the chats and hanging out with my friends on, you know, I talk to my friends. My friends want to get a hold of me. You guys, if you want to get a hold of me, this is where you find me, you know? And I'm like, I'm kind of wasting my time on Twitter. And potentially I could be getting myself into some messes because I don't know how to keep my mouth shut sometimes. So I just left Twitter. I was like, it makes sense. It's time to go. You know, it's time to go. So I left. Oh, that one doesn't want to work. Oh, maybe it is working. It's just loading slowly. Oh, there it goes. We're good. Yeah, Twitter's not a good place. I barely post anything. It's not a good place. Man, I love this game so much. Oh. Talk about nostalgia. We used to spend so many quarters on this at the local grocery store in my hometown. They had this game there. And I would just watch other people play this game all the time. When I could, I would play it, but I would just watch people play it. Love this game. They, you know, it really sucks that they didn't understand why this game was cool. And when they made sequels to this game, they didn't quite get it. They didn't understand what made it awesome. You know, the music, the way he swings his weapons like he's freaking He-Man, you know? They just didn't get it. It's freaking badass. It's one of my all-time favorite arcade games. I even like this on the Master System. I think it's fun I think it's really fun. The graphics are very simple on the Master System version, but just the fact that just the fact that it exists, I'm gonna love it, you know? And it is a little bit different. It's not an exact port. It has its own idiosyncrasies, you know? What's up? What is that? Eb Wars? EB Wars? Whatever? I can't really see it. Yeah, this game's still awesome. Let's see if I can get this fire sword. Sometimes I can pull it off. Sometimes... Oh, I got it. Hell yeah. Man, I love the fire sword. Oh, damn it. No, do not want. Imagine if you could jump, if you could climb a rope like that. Oh, can I get it again? Can I do it twice? Yes. Hell yeah. This first level is so short on the Master System version. Way longer on the arcade version. Oh, damn it. Graphics are so badass. That three-headed like lion thing is so cool. I remember seeing that first time I saw that when I was a kid. I was like, "Oh man, that's amazing! What is that?" It was like something out of like Clash of the Titans or something, you know? Oh, damn it, I didn't mean to jump there. Okay. See if it lets me continue. Yeah, that'll work. Is this Altered Beast? No, this is Rostan. How dare you, sir? How dare you? Oh, damn it, I did it again. Oh, I can't believe I did that. Killed that dude. Hell yeah. First level's giving me some trouble. Alright, here we go. We're almost there. We gotta get to this. Get across this bridge. There we go. Yep, as far as I can go. Die, damn it. Ah. This is like Beastmaster, He-Man, Clash of the Titans, all kind of that kind of thing. Oh, close one. There we go. Get off me. Freaking bats. Ah, crap. Damn it. Oh, get up there. I'm almost dead again. Totally different boss than what you get in the Master System one. Totally different boss. Ah, damn it. Ah. Try this again. Crap. Come on, man. Come on, man. This is not going well. See if I can. Damn it. Yeah, I'm not doing it right. Sheesh. Damn it. There we go. Gotta hit him with that down thrust. I was screwing that up. No! Pulled the wool out from under me. No, don't get the red ones. Don't get the red potion. That hurts you. Gives you a bunch of points, but it hurts you quite a bit. Oh, fire shield. Hell yeah. Ah, damn it. Alright, well, I think I'm gonna stop there. Neo Geo, I got all that stuff on there. It's under MAME. Runs perfectly good. Throw something on here real quick. Neo Geo. So many awesome Neo Geo games. You ever mess with 3DS emulators? Oh my god, a little bit. I tried to use a 3DS emulator maybe a year ago. I tried that Citrus one, and it ran like total crap. Like, I couldn't get it on my computer to go more than like 10 frames a second or something like that. It was terrible. But I have my own 3DS, and I have a lot of games for it, so I'd rather play my 3DS games in 3D. You know, it'd be cool if I could, you know, capture them with the emulator though to do stuff, but unfortunately that I have not had good luck with 3DS emulators. Have you tried 3DO on there? No. No. I don't want to waste... I'm fine with just playing with my 3DO, you know? It would be cool if they had a 3DO emulator that did, like... It would, like, increase the native internal resolution. That might be cool to play with. But I don't think that that's the case. I don't think the 3DO emulators do that. So, if it doesn't do that, I'm not going to even fool with it. I might put like one 3DO game on at some point just to test it and see how it is, but I just don't have much motivation to do it. And Ryan says, I still have mine too, but there were many games I missed. They're getting pricey. Yeah, well, hey, you might, if you have a chance, Ryan, you might log into the 3DS store, the online store. It's only going to be up for another couple of weeks at the most. I think it's the end of this month they're taking it out, because they're having a whole bunch of sales. There's a whole bunch of games on there that are like 90% off, you know. So if there's anything you're missing, you can pick up some stuff super cheap. I'm actually going to do that this week. I'm going to try to put a little bit of money on my Nintendo account, because you can't buy directly from the 3DS store. Like you can, you just can't put money on there. You have to put money on your Nintendo account from like your Switch or something, or from Nintendo's website. Maybe you can do it. I don't know. Or you can use like a Nintendo gift card and do that, but you can't just buy straight off. It's like the PS3 store. They got you limited like that. But there's some really cool stuff you can get for sure. Saw that. I should get it. Thanks for... Oh yeah, definitely, dude. We're running out of time, so I got to do it this week. Because I saw some stuff, I was like, oh crap, I definitely want these games. And like full-on games for like $1, $2, you know? It's like, definitely, definitely check it out. So, I wish they would do that for the PS3. They did have a bunch of sales for a long time, but now like nothing is on sale now. They might as well take that store down completely on the PS3. Luke says I got several games on the Wii U like that. They have to load your Nintendo account and have them linked. If they're not, the Nintendo gift card won't work. Oh, really? I did not know that. Well, shit. Hopefully I can do it. I'm going to try. When I get done here, I'll probably go ahead and do it just to make sure I can. Because like I said, there's a few games I really want to get. And they're super cheap. Alright, well guys, I have been streaming for a while now. It's 6:20. I've been going for 2.5 hours. And I've had a blast. This has been really fun. So, thank you so much guys for joining me. Here in the end, if you missed it at the beginning, I do have some new animations and stuff I worked on for my OBS, so you'll see that when I wrap things up here. Also did some animations for the Super Duper Retro channel. So I'll, anyway, you'll see what I'm talking about. It's just like the closing animation, or whatever. Ryan says, I had a different account though, my Switch, maybe I got an achievement just for doing nothing. What did I get an achievement for? I did literally nothing. What happened? How did that happen? What? I'm literally just sitting here with the game running and I got an achievement. Okay, Xbox. Thank you. That's weird. Okay, Luke, thank you for being here. Ryan, obviously it's great to hear from you again and see you here. I always love talking with you. Please say hi to the Xbox again for me. I have a new Xbox now. I finally got the Series S, and I'm enjoying it. That's what I'm running all this on. Yeah, it has been too long, dude, for sure. I have to check in that Minecraft server sometime. Steve P, thank you for being here. Love talking with you, dude. EB Wars, or I can't really read that. It's so small. To get that chat looking a little bit bigger. Let's see. PB Arcadia, thank you for being here. Thank you for joining us. What the hell? I can't read this. Somerset Man. Thank you for being here. Eating Paste, as always. Love hanging out with you, Eating Paste. Scholberg. I don't know how to pronounce that. Oh, man. Anybody else, if I missed you, I'm so sorry. But thank you for being here for me. This has been a great stream. You guys are awesome. So, yeah, I'm going to wrap it up here. Oh, you have a Series S? Really? Well, that's cool. Yeah, isn't it? It's good, right? I'm enjoying mine. It's pretty badass. Evil, what's up, Evil? Yeah, you came in right when we're ending, as usual. That's Evil's cue to come in. Evil always comes in when you least expect it. Damn, Evil, damn. Oh my. Okay, anyway, so you guys, Evil, good morning. Good morning. How are you? Yeah, I want to ask you a bunch of questions. I want to have them answered immediately. I gotta go, but thanks for hanging out, guys. I love you. I love you so much. No, don't go. Don't go. I was kidding. I was only kidding. Anyway, I will talk to you guys again soon. You guys stay cool, and I will see you later. Bye-bye. Yeah, Jon Snow says, meh, whatever that means. Yeah. He's like, get off of there already. I'm hungry. See y'all later.